Namaste, this is Mahesh here. Today we'll be talking about the best detox in Ayurveda and best detox on the earth available, given by God and to the for the all the beings. So just about Ayurveda itself. So Ayurveda has been developed into 8 branches, at least before 1000 to 700 BCE. So it has proven thousands of years. Its its thesis, its practical application, is still a science, and more many of the substances which are mentioned in Ayurveda still the modern research is researching, and nowadays they are even promoting them. And about the lineage of Ayurveda is coming from Brahma himself. Brahma to Daksha Prajapati, then to Ashwini Kumaras, who were celestial physicians, and then to Indra, and then Kashyapa. And most of the things that we are reading now is from Ashtanga Hridaya and other scriptures which are below that. And the disclaimer: all this information is for your research and reference, and then know it before you do it. So that's the main thing: know it before you do it. That's the principle you need to follow, and this is not a medical advice. If you have a serious health concern, please consult a knowledgeable Vaidya for making major lifestyle decisions. Thank you. Let's continue. So, what is swastha, true health, according to Ayurveda? So, Ayurveda says samadosha, sama agnischa, samadhatu, malakriyaha, prasanna atma indriya mana, swastha iti abhidhiyate. Meaning, samadosha indicates a balanced state of three dosha, vata, pitta, kapha, which are the bioenergies that is govern all functions of the body. Now, internet is full crazy about this three dosha, but they are not talking about the other things. So, I just wanted to highlight only two words, malakriya. So these two words, I will not be talking about samadosha, samagni, and other things. Little bit about prasanatma maybe, but only we'll talk about malakriya today. And samagni refers to signifies balance and optimal digestion of fire, meaning the digestion is not less or not more also. So and proper what is digestion is? Digestion is like absorption of nutrients. It's not what you take, how much you consume, the protein, vitamins, whatever that you consume. It is not that. How much is absorbed by your body? That's the main thing. You might eat 1,000 things, but only one thing is absorbed. So that is doesn't matter. But it is equal to one thing you eat, and same thing is absorbed. Okay. So yeah, that's, and also elimination also is part of digestion. Samadhatu malakriyaha. Samadhatu means we have 7 dhatus, and the tissues needs to be developed properly. It should not be kshaya, or it should not be excess also. Meaning it should the dhatus, it should not be less also, it should not be more also. That is dhatu. Like dhatu example is like bones. It's called asti dhatu, and medha is fat. Majja is bone marrow. So that is other topic. So I want to keep the video as much as smaller, so people who doesn't have time to for that, so they can watch it. So and the excretionary functions, malakriya, this is the detox functions given by the universe or by the god, you can say, naturally. I mean, you don't need to do anything, but you just need to maintain this. This is naturally given. Unless you spoil, it will be normal only, but we are spoiling it by our modern, all these things that we are doing, we are spoiling it. And the prasanna atma indriya manaha means your mind and spirit is good in senses, and so mind will be happy. Then this describes the person who is established their self, considered it truly healthy. So this is a true health according to Ayurveda. It is not only body, it is not only samadosha, it is not only samagni, it is not only samadhatu. All these things, samadosha and samagni and samadhatu and malakriya and prasannatma and indriya manaha. Prasannatma, indriya and manaha. So all these things, if you have, you are healthy. If you don't have even one, you are not healthy. Okay, for that Ayurveda gives a thesis, gives the solutions for that. For each of them, it has like it explains three dosha. Only internet is only crazy about samadosha only. Sama Agni, some people are talking, but Malakriya, I see very less people. They always talk about some herbs, something, but and they promote Panchakarma, which is I don't recommend it, but yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit later. But that is what my take on all these things. Okay. So Malakriya. So as we told, we'll be talking about only Malakriya today. So Malakriya means the it's a natural best detox given by God or universe. Malakriya is a healthy and normal elimination of waste products from the body. In Ayurveda, um, for maintaining a best, like as we spoke in the earlier slide, to maintain a balanced body state, we need to excrete the mala or ama. After mala, mala becomes ama. Okay. So there are three malas mentioned in Ayurveda: Purisha mala, feces or stools; Mutra mala, urine; Sweda mala, sweat. So even if you go to Panchakarma, they do this only. But we'll talk about that later, as I told. So Purisha mala, feces. Let's talk about feces little bit. So you need to watch your feces. So some people have created a course only on like watching your stool and see how it is, and daily you see how it is, what you eat, what you see. But I'm not going to talk about so much detail here. So what I am what I want to convey is your mala should be in a form of it should be like a banana consistency. It should not be very hard like a goat's stool. It should not be very soft, or it should not be very like watery also. So it should be in something in between, and it should not float, or it should not be smelling bad, very bad. A little bit smell it will be there because it's mala, of course, but it should not be like you cannot sit in the toilet when you are doing it, right? And so that is what it is. So that is Purisha mala, feces stool. Mutra mala. So let's talk about Mutra mala now. So Mutra mala is urine, and how it should be? It should not be purely very clear. So very clear means all your nutrients are going, and it should not be like foaming also. It should not be foaming. Foaming specifies that there is a protein that is which is going, and there should not be any itching sensation in the private parts. All these things are there. And other thing is it should not be very yellow. So it should not be very yellow, or you should not feel burning sensation while urinating. It should be like light yellow, and it should come with force, very force, and it should not be very difficult to excrete your urine. Okay. So it should come with very good force, and it should be mild yellow. So that is the definition of good urine. Okay. And Swedamala. So sweat is most important, which is not talked by many people. So sweat is proper removal of waste products, which are considered essential in maintaining body's equilibrium and preventing diseases. If you have any skin issues, or if you have any even the diabetes, so Swedamala is very important. For diabetes, Mutramala and Swedamala is most important. Actually, diabetes is considered uh, like if somebody has diabetes, that means first symptom is his urine is not right. Either he has excess urine, or he is not able to urinate. He has some prostate issues. Something or the other will be there, which is related to urine or kidney. Okay. So let's talk about Swedamala also. So Swedamala is his blessing. The skin is the biggest organ in the body. So how the sweat should be, and how you should sweat is, you should not sweat too much also, but it should not be like you will not sweating also. So regularly you should sweat such a way that when the water is formed on top of your head, so that much you should sweat regularly. Okay. And I would say like apply always body oil massage you do, so that way the sweat glands and everything will be right for you. So for that you have to follow Ayurveda dinacharya, which is good. At least once a week you can do oil massage, I feel. I mean, Yeah, I feel that way. So these are the best detox method given by God or universe, and this is the best detox in the whole world and in the whole earth. Okay, there is no other detox. There is no panchakarma. There is nothing. I'll tell you why. So there is nothing else. Okay, there is nothing else unless you fill in detox. You fill in toxins. Otherwise, this is more than enough for everybody, including animals. Animals don't do panchakarma. They are very healthy. At least they die, even though they die early. But at least until they die, they are they're at least like not suffering unless they get hurt or something. They are okay. Okay, they don't do panchakarma and all these things. So let's continue. So here I want to give an analogy, a good analogy to understand the difference between panchakarma and daily maintaining our body. Okay, so there is one car, there is a car and owner analogy. So there is a car which is maintained by a owner. He cleans the car once and maintains once a year. Okay, let's say once a year or regularly. Basically, regularly meaning like very long time he keeps that way, and one time he goes and does his all these things and come. So what we can understand from that is the life of the car will be very less because he is maintaining only once. The life of the car will be very less. Here the car, just replace the car with your body. Okay, so then you will understand properly. So then he will have more repairs, like because he is not doing regular maintenance like daily maintenance, he will have more repairs. And it also shows the laziness or no responsibility by the owner. He is not disciplined, he is very lazy, and it also shows the very less love towards the car. So here, as I'm telling you, just replace the car to the body. So then you will actually understand why I'm giving this analogy. And he don't know what is the purpose of the car. I mean, he just doing something like daily. He just using it as a something. That's it. So and usually, if the car is dirty, it is when some other sees with him, it will be very less respected. Okay. So there is another person you see, the car is used every day, and minimum cleaning and maintenance is done every day, like cleaning every day. And at least he watches for any light, or like light which is coming, the maintenance light, or air is correct, all these things he just does 5-10 minutes, he checks everything and he maintains that. So there will be a good health of the car because he will know he will know the problem whenever it comes, and very less repairs because he is maintaining daily for less time. It shows the discipline and respect by the owner. It shows that he has a respect towards the car, and also he is very disciplined. And it shows that there is a moderate love. It is not excess love, it is moderate love. And he knows that why is the car purpose. So the car purpose is to take me from one place to other. I need to keep this right so that I can have a smooth ride. So that is the purpose of the car, and he knows the exact purpose of the car. So mostly when people see with a good car, clean car, they respect the person. Okay, and there is another extreme. So there will be a people who love the car. Okay, and they make the car itself as a life. That means he don't know the purpose of the car. The purpose of the car is to go from one place to other, but he don't know the purpose of the car. And the car, he makes the car itself as a life. His life is whole car only. He does so many things. He bought so many accessories, so many things. That is too extreme, and that is too blind. So similarly, let's apply this analogy to our body. Okay, so our body purpose is to at least to have a good health, at least to have a good health until we die. Good health meaning, you know what I said. Good health according to Ayurveda is mind health, body health, and also excretion. All these things are a good health. So you maintain a good health, then you will not have any problems. At least you will be progressing in spiritual, even though you are not spiritual. At least you have the good health. You will be maintain. Uh, you will be knowing a you will be progressing a spiritual health. Nothing else is required. according to Ayurveda. And Ayurveda is the only as far as I have seen, Ayurveda is the only scripture which says sama. Don't go extreme, either either down or below. Sama, keep it balanced. Your life should be balanced. It should not be like extreme on either side. You cannot be poor, or you should not be poor, or you should not be rich also, extreme rich. So it should be balanced. So balance is the key for all the things that you can get, and you can achieve moksha also with balance. So that's the only scripture it will tell you. So let's talk about some of the things that you can do in daily wise. Like I want everyone to be on the person who minimum cleaning and maintenance every day. So this car who is running, who is doing once a year, that is like a panchakarma. Some people say panchakarma. I am against it, because panchakarma is not the solution. Okay, panchakarma is not the solution. Maybe it is a therapy or something, but we have some contraindications also for panchakarma. But yeah, you see some benefit, of course. You see some benefit because it is a therapy. Of course it is a therapy, so you will see some benefit. But that should not become a mantra for you, like you do nonsense all over the year. Go once and do panchakarma. So that will, again, your life will be less. All these things which is applicable for the person who is doing the car, I feel that it is applicable for the person who is doing once a year panchakarma. And who follows the daily routine, as mentioned, he will be blessed by the God, because he is following the God's rules. Meaning, like, God has given day and night. He sleeps at night, wakes up at a day. And similar, he is basically God in the meaning, universe. So there is a universal law. So universe, he is with the universe and he is trying to follow the universe. That is my take, and also Ayurveda's take. So let's continue with the next slide what I have prepared. Yeah, so these are the regular habits and regular items that you can consume for regular detox. So I want you to be the person who cleans and maintains the car regularly. So for that I am giving you some tips. Yeah, you can follow this just to keep yourself detoxed every day. So let's talk about habits first, and then we'll come to food items. So habits, embrace the Ayurvedic routine, daily routine. It's called dinacharya. So align yourself. Dinacharya itself, I can make a separate video, but basically, I have created a quick dinacharya. I will share it shortly. So you follow Ayurvedic dinacharya, and try to consume the food which is naturally grown, ideally like without pesticides. Okay, at least free from pesticides. Because why you want to put toxins and then detox? Like, first thing is that you don't put the toxins itself, then no need to detox. That's a common sense, but common sense is very uncommon. So at least don't put the toxins into your body, at least pesticides minimum. So eat the food whenever you are hungry. So, and also drink the water whenever you are thirsty. Meaning, so body indicates whenever it needs something. So body yantra rudani maya, meaning the body is like a machine. So it will indicate you. So as like we have a car, it indicates that it needs oil whenever the oil is there. This is the most sophisticated machine in the whole earth, at least for now, right? It will give a green light or red light whenever it needs. So whenever there is a red light, meaning you are hungry, you feed it food. Whenever you are thirsty, you feed it water. It's so simple, right? But that is the most complicated thing people are not able to understand. They want to eat all nonsense. They want to eat all, like, so many things always. So eat good food. Okay, first thing. Second thing is, eat only when it is needed. Drink only when it is needed. Okay, so consume food whenever the body there is a signal, and whenever you feel hunger, eat food, nice food, no problem, right? And respond to nature's call, meaning don't suppress your urination or defecation or any body emotional things, don't 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 stop it. Don't stop it. Don't uh, don't stop it. You do it. If you are in a meeting and you want to urinate, take permission and go urinate and come back. Right? Whenever you're thirsty, if you drink water, it's so simple, right? And regularly have a moderate sweating. This is the thing that people are lacking nowadays because they are in AC first, right? And they even gym they are going in AC. That I feel like totally nonsense. Like I don't know where the common sense has gone. Really, I feel very bad for this all these things, but I'm sorry about it. Again, I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings. Um, so yeah, moderate regular sweating should happen for everybody at least once a week, whenever Sunday or Saturday. Take, I mean, if you have a family, take all the family for a walking or something, so that you can sweat at least. And just make sure that you don't over sweat also. For example, if somebody who is very weak, they should not exercise a lot because their dhatus will become weak. So just make sure that you are sweating in such a way that only the sweat will come. When it starts sweating, you can stop the activities, the exercise or in gym. So try to do as much as possible in nature, the hard work. I don't recommend the hard work in the AC. Okay, so first thing, that is 100% sure. Don't We should not do in AC. um, and not in hot yoga or something also. Maybe initially you see, but later you feel problems. So try to do moderate naturally as much as possible. And try to keep the personal cleanliness, like hygiene, like you do the oil massage for body. There is no smell from the sweating, urine or mouth. Use non-chemical toothbrush, toothpaste, non-chemical items for at least when whatever you are putting inside and on the skin. Try to read the label and all these things you can do. So that don't want to make it longer, the video. So, and also practice a gratitude to the food, whatever you are taking in. Practice a gratitude, like you do thank the universe. If you don't have belief in God, thank the universe for giving you a good food. Thank the farmer who is actually growing the good food. And at least say prayers when you are having meal. So it is said that it will have some effect. So how can I explain somebody, like if you do this, once you practice for at least 21 days, then you see the difference, then you will know yourself. So I will say that this gratitude towards food for 21 days and see the difference. If you don't feel the difference, then you can decide to follow or not. At least do it and see. Okay, at least do it and see. And then prioritize restful sleep. So nowadays, people are not sleeping in a proper time. We have each and every day, it is day and night, it is vata pitta kapha. So if you cross the 10 o'clock time in the night, so that become pitta. So your sleep will be reduced. You are getting of the chances of getting sleep will reduce a lot. So your sleep will also become less. And based on modern research also, they say that some hormones are generated in the night. At this time this hormone, this time this hormone. What I would say is just try to sleep before 10, and everything will be right. You no need to know like too you no need to know too much. It's very simple. Life is very simple. So just sleep on time, wake up on time. It's so simple. And I mean, once in a while it's okay, but don't do it regularly, that you don't sleep at night. And every day you should, like you are sleeping late night. That is not good, and that is actually stops you from proper digestion, proper excretion and everything. Okay. And try to practice meditation or yoga, so that your mind will be stress free, and it will actually stress. I was reading many books in Ayurveda. The stress and bad the bad relationships will actually cause digestion problems. Okay. the mind will play a lot. Mind will plays a lot. The mind is actually a root cause of all the bodily problems in one way, actually. In one way, the mind is the root cause for all the bodily problems. So we need to keep the mind clean. So to cleanse the mind, meditation is very good. And yoga and pranayama. Prana itself signifies the energy in the body. So to get more prana, you should do pranayama, yoga, and all these things. I mean, whatever time you have. So try to follow as much as possible. At least you keep these in your mind, so you know, okay, I have one day in a week, so I can do 5 minutes yoga, like, or 5 minutes practice, whatever. Like whatever you want to do it. But there are mandatory things which you don't need the time to spend it. So that things like eating healthy food, those don't need your time. So you need to do that. Okay, there is no other choice. And bodily pleasures. So some people will go extreme in bodily pleasures. Some people will totally avoid in bodily pleasures. So that is not the right thing. So you should be sama. So whenever you have a urge for a pleasure, have it, but you need to stop it there. You should not be like it should go on everything. Like, yeah, go on every day or go on. That will become your life. So that's not the thing. Sama, again, balance is the key. Okay, and you have a respectful relationship to humanity, that will also cause a digestion issue. So if you have a hatred to others, right? If you have a hatred to others, if you have a anger, unnecessary anger, so it should not. I'm not telling like you should not have anger at all. So you should have anger in a proper time, but not always angry towards somebody just because you don't like, right? That kind of thing should be, again, that itself will become a subject, right? As I'm telling you, like, you will find so many things, just the small things they take from Ayurveda, and that will become a big course. Example I told you, right? Just watching the stool, that has become a big course. I just came across that, and they are taking money for that. They are taking money just to see your stool daily, just to make you see your stool daily and observe and try to understand it. Okay, similarly, this relationship and respect towards at least the people who are living with you, that is most important. That will help you a lot after watching so many people's past life. This is most important. I feel this is the most important thing that you should do. um, they I mean, they carry to some other life also this hatred, this all the emotions they carry. So forgiveness, try to follow forgiveness, try to follow forgive only when it is required only. Like if it is somebody else's mistake, they will suffer for sure, but you just forgive them. um, not unnecessary forgiving. Like if somebody is physically harming you, you should do whatever it required, but you should not keep the emotions unnecessarily. So that's what I mean. Okay, then let's come to the food items. There are so many food items that we can do, but I just mentioned whatever is available locally, easily, on mostly all the places. Okay, so you can take the amaranth root. So amaranth leaves is possible. Most of the people take amaranth leaves, but root is the most important. So it is believed that it removes the minor toxins from your body. So try to include in every week or so amaranth roots, and include desi bilona ghee, which is prepared in a bilona method, churning method, and that will also helps in healthy digestion and bowel movements. And tur dal is also one of the property of the tur dal is vishagna, means it will remove visha or toxins from your body. Include organic turmeric. Organic turmeric is, I am including organic because if you take inorganic turmeric, let's say, that means you already taking toxins, right? That's a problem again. So organic turmeric, which is naturally grown, you take it. So everybody knows that it removes uh, the toxins from the body. Coriander powder, which is very good. So include coriander powder in the body, especially it is useful for um, mutra mala. Mutra means urine mala. It is very good. Okay, Include organic ginger. It is useful for purishamala as well as mutramala. So include ginger powder in your diet daily. Just people are eating tomatoes a lot. Tomatoes daily they are putting for the sore replacement of sore. So you should use lemon or tamarind or kokum whenever it is necessary instead of tomatoes. So try to include that. Try to use lemon and tamarind whenever it is possible. And haritaki is one of the best herb. It is also called patya. The name itself is patya for it. So you can use all over your life, but you need to add something or the other in the season, like add jaggery when the pitta is required. Add, or if you want to just take haritaki, take few pinches, not it too much. Take few pinches of haritaki in a water, boil together in water, then that will help whenever you eat outside food. As I said, you should not stop, like you should not be like never, I will never eat outside food. Like sometimes, like once in a 2 months, 3 months, you should go out and eat, right? Because the pleasures, you should not suppress your emotions. Everybody else is eating, but you are not able to, so that is also not right, right? So you go and eat outside. When you come back, you take haritaki tea, so that it will help you to remove the toxins from whatever they use ajinomoto or so many things. I can't list the each and everything in every video. So many things they will use, we can't, like aluminum, non-stick, so many things are there. So just take haritaki powder, some, like whenever you have outside food, haritaki powder, it will help you eliminate, at least eliminate the feces. So it is this especially helpful for purishamala, stools, feces. And most of the garam masala, they are meant to be for digestion, good digestion, and also for the malakriya, meaning the removal of the mala. So try to get the organic garam masala, which is not packed in aluminum bags. And try to, I mean, so many things are there, but yeah, try to get as much as where whatever possible. Try to get the pure groceries. That's what I meant. Okay. So I think with this information, I would like to conclude. So before conclude, I just want to tell about myself. So my goal, or our goal, is to guide people towards healthy body, mind, and good karma. And I am trained and certified from a worldwide recognized institute in past life regression therapy, in transpersonal hypnotherapy, and inner child healing. So what this means, if you have any trauma, any mind related issues, any health issues, even the pain also, any health issues, I mean this, any health issues, if you are able to listen and if you have access to internet, we will be able to help you, we will be able to try to help you. And I am also a partner and provider of Positive Foods. Our farm is near Shravandalli, which is 100 kilometers from Bangalore. So we are growing some fruits, some vegetables, right now. And then I am a reader and a reader and learner of Ayurveda, and reader and learner of Bhagavad Gita, and and learner of other spiritual aspects, not the religious aspect, but the spiritual aspect, of all the things which the spiritual gurus have told. And I am forever a student. I don't know when I'll become the whole. I I'm not sure. So this is about me, and thank you very much. And Jai Dhanvantari for all the knowledge, all for all the Ayurveda acharyas they have given us. Thank you, Jai Dhanvantari.